Live.
Welcome to the Breakdown Live, baby.
Here we are at Ollie's, baby, right
That's
on
it.
Edgewater Drive here.
Yep.
Yep, we having a good time.
Right down.
These people are awesome.
Oh, Ollie's is fantastic.
Yeah,
aren't
we're
they?
having a good time here.
Everybody.
Always.
Yep. They take care of us. They had our watch party. They took care of us for the watch party.
But now we come here when we're not doing anything.
No. I mean,
And
we came here and just decided to have a show. We just happened to be here, right, for drinks.
And now they're already set up for us. Every time we get here, we got our little section. They put little reserve signs on it. Man, I think.
Well, they're not reserved for us. We just take this. They're reserved for someone important. We just sit down and do our thing. So, yeah.
We just got to get out by 9:30.
No, yeah.
But hey, we're glad you're here watching the Breakdown Live. We got to go over some things.
You
got
think?
some information out there. You know, we had a game this week. We'll talk about that. But it was our first home game. I hope the fans like the painted end zones. Did we like the painted end zones? You know.
Field looked good. It all looked good.
Yep.
We
the
had
field looked good. We were excited about that. So, hey, that's a check mark that we don't have to worry about no more. We're getting closer. But hey, it was a defensive game that I really not used to seeing in arena football.
No.
But we're going to go over a couple plays and stuff. We'll get the coach on, bring him on, and talk about some things. But we're going to go the other way. We're going to talk about some league stuff. First of all, we got the rumors. You know, when you read something out there, don't believe it until it's released from the league or owners that, you know, come out and say what's going on. Okay? For instance, let's go to the Desert Hawks. They just released a statement. You saw a couple hours ago it was out there. That they're done. They can't play. They have an injunction against them. They are handling it in-house. They can't wait till they can go to court to prove that he never signed anything.
Yep.
There's no signatures. There's nothing with the Desert Hawks at all about being in the NAL. So that Zach Bugs just released a statement on that. So that one we put to bed, and it's already out there that they're not playing. You know, so that's one thing we got to kibosh. The next thing, yes, there's some teams that are going to be going through some changes, and there's some that may not be in the league anymore. They're just, how do I say this? They're just not on the level of what we want in the league, and it's just a different type of game and organization for them. And I hope they succeed and do what they can do. But the league needs to move forward and be unified together. That's one thing we need to do. So to let everybody know out there, we will not be playing this weekend. We're going to go on a bye.
It's a bye
against
week.
the Voodoo.
Yep, we told all the players earlier this morning, right?
Yep, we let all our players know, and some of them are going to be heading out and taking a couple days off. They already booked some flights and going home, and then they're going to come back in a couple days, and then we're going to get this going again.
There's a couple of boo-boos, and we're good to go.
And then we're going to run and play the Desert Hawks again. So that's a big deal.
Well, John, first of all, everybody's acting like all of a sudden just because this is the AFL, oh my God, the sky's falling, right? Like this is the only league that's had any problems, right?
Well,
so
good.
When I came into this organization with you, we were in a different league. There was problems in that league. If you check the other leagues, there's issues and problems. There's always something in every league. There's no league that's been perfect, right? So people take what they hear and they disseminate it, and you know how it is. One person says this, it reaches that point, that point, that point. This isn't the first time this has happened. This isn't the first league that this has happened to, right? What do we care about? The Orlando Predators.
We care, and we care about
the
playing.
AFL moving forward, right?
Yep.
So don't believe everything that you hear. And we're pretty honest. We tell people like it is.
Some people don't like it.
I've never seen you.
A lot of people don't like it, but it is what it is.
I've never seen you sugarcoat anything.
Nope.
So we're going to let you guys know what we know. And we're not going to put things out there that we don't know
We
about.
don't know the whole story.
Yeah.
Like I'll hear something, I'll read something, I'm like, well, let me find out, you know. And when I find out what all's going down, I will let you know. Another thing, we're working on our last home game, and I know our fans would like this. We're working on the last game to bring in Albany to play the last home game against us. Also, there's going to be some changes to our schedule. You got to remember, we moved games to Thursday and Sunday for the NFL Network.
Not just those days, but those times.
Yeah, days and times.
They weren't times that we wanted.
So we are going to get with the Amway tomorrow. Oh, Kia Center. We're going to get with the
Center.
Kia Center tomorrow.
Because Amway won't help you.
AKA Amway, AKA TD Waterhouse.
You know what? Here's all you need. All you need to know. It's wherever the Predators play. That's the spot.
But what we want to do is any games that we can move to Friday and Saturday night at 7:00, we're going to do that.
Yep.
You know, it's better for our fans. It's better for the whole thing. But if NFL Network said we'd show it on 1:00 on a Sunday, that's better, because if they showed the Albany game, it would have been phenomenal. You know what I mean? That would have set it off for the whole league. But NFL Network's doing their thing, and if you read about them, they're doing stuff that they're going through.
Yep.
So we just wanted to put it out there.
And this is nothing against the NFL Network. It just didn't work out right now at this time. And so that's why we had the dates and times. And again, we would never really have a 1:00 game on a Sunday or a Thursday night game. So if we can get back to
we can move the games, we're gonna.
Yep.
The only problem we're gonna have with some games is if we're playing a team and their flights are already booked, they're flying in on Wednesday, flying out on Friday for a Thursday night game.
nothing we can do.
Just can't change it. But I'm going to change many games to Friday and Saturday, 7:00 that we can. We know two of them, the two games on Saturday, we're going to move that up to 7:00 at night. So
Yeah, because
we already have them. So we're only talking about 3 games because we already played one. We're moving those 2. The last game we're trying to get Albany in and play at home on a Saturday. So we're going to get with the Kia Center, find out what dates are available, and move our schedule around.
Accordingly.
And I think it'll be a lot better.
No, I think it will. Listen, we did pretty darn good considering it was a Sunday, 1:00. Who knew that the Magic would be playing the same exact time we were for the
seventh round playoff.
So
but it wasn't, and it is what it is. We got a lot of people helping us out ticket wise now. I Touch Orlando is going to be out there. Scott doing a couple things for us to get people butts in the seats. We have a few weeks before our next game. 3 weeks.
No.
So that's where we stand right now with that.
Yep.
So, and I think there's going to be news coming from the league over the next couple days that they're gonna put out there. We'll see if we hear anything from them about what's going on with some of the other teams. Look, we know us in Nashville and Albany and
West Texas.
The Desert Hawks, and we know there's a bunch of teams that aren't going anywhere, and we already know we got Arizona and Chicago in next year. So, league's not going anywhere. It's all going to be there. It's just some of the teams that the stadiums aren't up to par. I mean, and that's what happened with Tupelo, and then NFL Network added to it.
Yep. And then it was a snowball effect.
Yep.
It just kept going.
But we're good. We're going to play.
Hey,
we're going to have a
let me
great
say something.
season. We're going to have a good. Why?
We had John when we played Albany. I haven't got the numbers for this week, but Albany, those numbers, I'm going to put them almost up there. I mean,
68,000.
60 was it?
Yeah.
68, 63, somewhere in between. 63.
Oh, sorry, 63,000
people watched
that game.
So
that's a pretty good viewership.
Yeah, that's pretty good viewership. I don't care where you're at.
Especially in a 24-hour change.
Yes.
Imagine if it was on NFL Network that day. They would have had a lot of people watching that game.
A lot.
And they would have been hooked instantly into what we do because
Yep.
we play a different football. It's exciting. It's fast. High scoring. We'll talk about that later.
Well, if you add them all together, if you add all the points together, John, both sides, this would have been. This is probably the lowest scoring game I think we've.
Seen in a while, but we'll talk about that. The coach will break it down. But we just wanted to get that stuff out of the way. It's funny. We wanted to have the Sparks shooting up, and then we were shot down by the Orlando saying you needed a permit. That I called the state. The state says it doesn't exist. Now I'm going back and forth. Anyway, we had our two smoke things. We never tried them, but we're gonna get it down. It's funny. I hit a button, and one was on a delay. One was going. They weren't time sequence.
Listen,
but it was funny. That worked. But my daughter's like, "What the heck?"
Sabrina was hilarious.
My daughter's like, "What is going on with him?"
She goes, "Watch my dad's head spin around."
They were delaying. One was going, then the other one was going, and then once in a while both would go. I was like, "What are they doing?"
Talk about overcoming adversity, right? So we find out. So. The pyro company that used to do our pyro sold their business, so we no longer had them. So then John goes, I can fix that. John's he's always thinking, I can fix that. I'll get the stuff we need for the intro. So that's what we did. We got all this stuff for the intro.
I bought the arch. I bought the two smoke things, which work because I did each one separately. And maybe that's what I should have done. I should have brought out both remotes, but you put it on channel A, and I don't know what was going on with the delay thing, but we're going to figure that out. But
then we had the cold spark.
So I bought these cold spark machines. No license, no permits required, blah, blah, blah. Call the state. State says you don't need anything for that. Well, somehow in the city of Orlando, I need something.
24 hours.
I'll be getting with the fire marshals. I may be going to school to shoot off $2 million worth of fireworks for a little spark machine. But whatever it takes, we're going to get it.
And we find this out 24 hours before the game.
Yeah.
And so we're like, we got to pull that now. So, but we'll bring out both.
Yep, I brought it to the kid, and I brought it home last night.
It's the same thing that Albany.
Yeah, if you saw the same intro. Yeah. Yeah. So Orlando they're not cold spark friendly.
and sometimes it's just like what's happening out there now. Stories change, you know what I mean? Because as soon as you hear spark, you know what I mean?
Yep.
They may have not got the correct information, but we're going to... I couldn't even think about it today. You know what I mean? Today we still have a lot going on. But tomorrow, I did get an email from them, and we're going to communicate and figure out what I need to get to make it work.
Oh, let me tell you guys something. Don't think that when the fire marshal walked in, John didn't make a beeline straight for him. I go, oh boy. He made it right to him, and he said, this is what it said, this is what it does, and he was good with you, right?
No, very,
And he
very
was-
good.
so
I just
he's-
wanted to let him know.
Yeah,
You know,
so he let us know what we need to do, so that was good.
Yep. So we're just going to figure it out with the city and make it work, and hopefully get over that foobar.
So yeah, well, listen, we'll get over that one, and then there'll be another one.
There'll be another one.
And then we'll get over that.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, if there's one thing the Predators do is we overcome adversity one way or the other.
Yep.
So yeah, so you know, I don't know. Maybe next week we'll both be standing on each side with Bic lighters. We just have to do it at the same time, John.
Yeah.
So we get it.
I was like, boom. Yeah.
No. that was-
Anyway, all right, Coach. What? Wait. Okay. So, Saturday. Let's go over Saturday. So Saturday, go
Now
ahead,
that
bring
we
it
have
on, John.
that we had to buy. We
We're
created.
going to show this. You're going to meet and play against the Orlando Predators. It's Saturday from 12 to 4 at the Orlando International Drive,
Yep.
Orlando Esports. It's 6464 International Drive, Orlando. Come out. You get to, let me read what he said. First of all, there's a $25 entry fee, okay? And you can play score attack, and high scores will earn prizes such as SeaWorld tickets, Applebee gift cards, and Predator tickets to the game. So you get to hang out and play against our
Whoever's left from our team this week.
The few of them, like I said, are flying out already, but we'll have a bunch of players there, and you can try to beat them.
Okay, I gotta say that. So Trish King, right?
Trish King.
Trish King.
All
So
right, go ahead.
because Trish, thank you. Trish is saying a lot of things here. She's bummer about the voodoo. We're upset about that as well.
Oh, yeah, because we wanted a head.
Yeah.
We want a voodoo head.
Yeah. We wanted to add that. Richard's over there. He's ready to put together our voodoo head.
Hey, we got Alonzo in the audience, and we said we want a voodoo head, and he's like,
what?
"What's he talking about?"
So Trish, thank you. Trish was saying the fields look great, but the game sucked. That's true. But I gotta say this one. She goes, "In John we trust."
That's right. We'll make it happen.
So,
you know.
But that's true, because I'm gonna say something. You're gonna hear it. We give you straight talk. We're not gonna BS you. We're not gonna lie to you. We tell you like it is. So it is the truth. Good, bad, or indifferent. We're not always happy about what we have to say. I've told you guys this before. We're not just going to spew things out there. We're not just going to say things. I know you guys read things, see things, hear things. But until we can figure it out and we know what's a definite, you won't hear anything from us. I know it aggravates you, but we're not just going to put stuff out there to put it out there. So, Trish, I love that. In John we trust, because you know when we say it, we know it. And
To be fact.
yeah, until it's not.
Yeah. Until. But yeah. But anyway, we ordered two Wilson GT three. One we got that came with a hole in it,
And when we got
and
there
one
was
we
a junior.
got that they sent the wrong ball, which is pretty funny. But we'll send them back, and Wilson will take care of it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. We'll
Like,
send it back. Yep.
I don't know.
But Barnes liked it, I guess, so it's good. So we'll go from there. We got the okay. But the other ball for playing was
fine. Yep.
and I don't
Just got a
know-
little kicking issue, I guess. I don't know. But when we talked about that, we're going to bring on the coach. We're getting to football now. We're getting to football. Let's bring the coach on.
All right.
Hey, go to a commercial.
Yep.
Show a commercial for one of our sponsors.
You want?
All right.
Hey, EJ. So, did you see that commercial? Did you recognize anybody in that? Did it like bring anybody to mind when you saw that?
Oh, the hair?
Yeah, the hair.
Definitely somebody.
So Crazy John's Daytona Beach. So that's where you go to get whatever you need for CBD, get you feel good, all legal stuff. So don't worry about that. There's nothing illegal there. But yeah, he looks pretty familiar, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Known for his hair. He's like Jimmy Johnson.
There you go. There you go. So
I think I gotta go get a little trim though, because as I stress during the day, I start to get the Don King look.
Yep, Don King, or the Heat Miser. Or you become the Heat Miser. We'll have to get Brittani over here and take care of that.
Yep. My wife, I walk in and she goes, "Bad day, huh?" My hair's sticking up like that. But yeah, I go, all right, time for haircut. But all right, Coach, on the hot seat. Breakdown live, here we go. Low scoring game.
Yeah, it's a defensive game. You know, it's not your typical arena game, which, you know, everybody wants the high scores. But, you know, you had two defenses that were having their way on the night. And so, you know, it happens. You're not going to have the high scoring games every single time. But you got great athletes who get paid on both sides of the ball.
So I called the coach, you know. I go, "Coach, I want you to ask a question when you get to film today." I said, "I want you to ask the first 5 plays of the second half. Tell me what you guys noticed. This way we would know if they watched film." Because the first 5 plays,
They're cut off.
we accidentally were turning it on when the play went off, and turning it back on when the play was over for the first 5 plays. But yeah, that was what I would have done. I would have said, "All right, tell me what happened during those 5 plays," to see who watched film. But anyway, so you watched film tonight.
Yeah, we watched film tonight, yes.
Yes, and you broke it down, I'm sure, a few times.
Broke it down at least 3 or 4 times. You got.
Did your foot happen to go up any? No, I mean, did you talk about the kicker at all?
Yeah, it's a good thing my feet are not. You can't see them right now.
Oh,
but no,
shoot.
yeah, it was. You know, it's a session that was needed. You know, for our guys, you know, we've been harping on little things, and you know, in this game again, you had some little things that we weren't doing, and you know, we paid the price for. So there's only so many times you can learn that lesson before you correct it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, a great defensive game played by us. You know what I mean? Just not a very good offensive game. The line on, you know, me watching some film, the O-line was getting whacked just like we were whacking them actually on defense.
Yeah.
The O-line was struggling during the game. You know, we had some boo-boos going on that we didn't know about. So I noticed that. But let's go over some plays so I don't tear you apart too bad.
I can take it.
All right, so the first one, play number 1 is, let's see, we got, check it out. It's a tackle. Look, that's how you start a game. Come in. Yep.
Yeah, Najim in there with the tackle.
Najim had a good tackle.
Yeah.
And you should be able to bring somebody down. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Reach out, grab, hold on, take them down. And if you hold on, help will come too.
Yeah, he's a natural defender, so he got his first taste of starting and filling in for Josh Jenkins. He did a pretty good job to be a rookie.
Well, great job there, buddy.
Tough shoes to fill, so he did a really good job.
Yes, he did.
So let's go to play 2 is a 4th down stop. You know, here we go. It's 4th and 2, and we hold them.
Yeah. We got some good pressure in there. You know, the guys are just hustling to get to the ball, and you know, they brought him down before he can you know, penetrate the line of scrimmage. So it's a good play.
I'm noticing throughout the league, this is me looking at things. seems like, those dives and stuff for the running back is a little tough, but when you fake that dive, there's a lot of room for the quarterback on the outside. I'm noticing that for every team.
Yeah, it's a nice little counter. You just have to have the quarterback for it, and good for us. We do have a quarterback that's perfect for that.
So that seems to be a big play. Then play 3, we have a goal line stand. 4th down. Here you go, 4th and 5.
Yeah, it was good pressure. Just making him hold on to the ball a little bit longer, making him run around with it. And, again, you got Najee doing a good job as, a rookie getting his taste. And, his first time starting. And so it was a good play for us. And like I said, it all starts with making the quarterback hold on to the ball and having to do things. If he had a guy that was wide open, he couldn't get to it because of the pressure.
And let everybody know, Josh had surgery.
Yep.
He did have surgery on his wrist, but he will be back before the season's over.
The crazy part, he was hurt, and he didn't realize how bad he was hurt until they had to check it. And then when they checked it, they said, look, you need surgery now, or if you do much more, it's going to be a lot more damage. So, yeah, we definitely missed him. So, hey, there's this guy named Hank, John.
Hank?
Yeah, this guy named Hank.
I know Hank.
I'm not even going to say a last name because I don't want to.
He's related to the guy at the end.
So he goes, he said, I didn't get to see this week's, but the game before, the quarterback, when he was in the pocket, didn't miss a man. He goes, he was dead on. What we like to say in our family is dead on ball accurate. But this week he looked a little different.
He had pressure in his face. It's hard for a quarterback to stay accurate when he has to move around. He can't step up. So, but we'll fix that.
You got to give a wow. We're having a breakout here. We're having a breakout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we are, beautiful Orlando.
That's it. They drove right by you, John. They didn't know where you were at.
Hey, I always mess them up. As soon as I put my glasses on, they're confused. But yeah, it looked a little different. You know what I mean? A little, but I think pressure matters. You know what I mean? Blocking matters. So
pressure matters, and every team has different strengths. So for West Texas, their defensive line was their strength. So it's every team has great, they'll have great DBs, they'll have great receivers, a great quarterback. West Texas thing is their line play, and so they had a a good game against us, but it's on us to correct it, watch film, and make the necessary adjustments.
Okay, all right. So let's see CJ's great catch, which that was awesome.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. CJ's a great young athlete and one of the best receivers in this game. So we got to do a better job of getting the ball in his hands, and that was just a great play of showing what he can do.
Let him run. Let him fly. Throw the ball.
Yes.
Yeah. When in doubt, throw it downfield. That's what I say. Put it where either he's catching it or nobody's catching it.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so we had a Homer defense. Let's see Homer on defense, play 5.
Great breakup by Tevin Homer. He's a vet in this game, and so he understands how to play, and he had his cast on his hands, so he's doing a good job to be.
Yeah, in a cast.
Yeah, in a cast, so.
Got it all wrapped up and everything, just wants to play ball.
Yes, he does. Great job on that play.
All right, so a fumble with a question mark on it. Yeah,
that was
he hit the ground.
He hit the ground.
The ground caused a fumble. Actually, on the vid swap, you had the other angle. You had the other angle, and when he hit the ground, it popped off. But nice hit.
So, Tim,
Yeah.
Tim Capper has a question for you.
All right.
You want to know how frustrated you are considering we scored 45 less points in week 2.
It's definitely frustrating, but things happen. It's on us as coaches to make the necessary adjustments to make sure it doesn't happen again. But again, no, it's hard to be consistent and score 60 points a game. You're going to have your up games. You're going to have your down games. You got to make your necessary adjustments to make sure if it is a low-scoring game that you win.
Yep, and so our next game is against them.
Yep.
We're flying out there next week to see them again. So yeah, we're gonna have to play a little different ball.
Yes, we
and
will.
we at least we have 2 weeks to get ready for them. Once the guys get back, I'll say a week and a half when the guys start getting back. Yeah, we're gonna have to take it to them there.
We will.
I hear you, Bugs. I know you're watching and saying shit. Don't worry about it. All right. Let's see this 98 sack. Yeah, that was nice.
That was
I liked that he fought through, the way he got around him, and he didn't stop, even though the quarterback was running away, rolling the opposite. But the way he kept on it, that was really nice.
Yeah, we had good pressure, from our defensive line as well. So, but that was a good job. Micah's, he's a hard worker and he comes hard he goes hard every single play. So, you're going to have to account for him. And, he had Freddie on the other side as well. So those guys are going to continue to come and make plays and make the other team make adjustments. So.
Yep, that was nice. All right, so the next one will be a field goal with a question mark. Let's see that.
It's 4th down. My question is, did you think about field goal?
So the question is, what he's talking about. It's 8-0, 4th and 4. Would you ever kick a field goal? My answer already is no, because if we were way back and it was 4th and 4, maybe, but not in that position.
It just depends on the score. Depends on how much time is left. Field goals don't get you too much in arena football. So it's not, you can go down and kick a field goal every single time, and then you're only going to score 20-something points when teams are averaging 50-something. So it depends on the situation. If the game's on the line, or you're doing a chess match and you're playing with the amount of time left and when, what the score is, it just depends on the situation. But it's not a given that you're going to kick a field goal from that.
Yeah.
We haven't scored any points. 4th down and
It still all depends. Because that field goal can help, but it could also possibly do nothing for you. Yeah.
So okay, so Powell run. Let's see Powell's run.
Yeah, he got an athlete at quarterback, so he has to do what he needs to do to get progress towards the first down. So but we got to do a better job of protecting him so he doesn't have to run unless it's a designed play.
We don't want him running every time,
No.
but once in a while. And then Powell's touchdown. Go ahead, let's see it.
So that was a design run on that one. So again, you got an athlete. You got to be able to get the ball in his hands.
All right. Let's see. 50 sack. Shaquan.
Yep, Shawn hit.
Yep. Stayed on him. Just kept going.
Yeah.
Kept going.
The ref did a good job of blocking on that one, but we still got to him.
Yeah, the ref got in the way a little bit.
You got any questions, Shawn?
Do I have no questions? We got Nate. Nate said you got this coach surrounded by an excellent group, so that's good news. Thanks, Nate. Tough loss, but you'll come back, baby.
Yes, we will.
So listen, everything's a learning curve. We had, like I said, We had some players that we weren't, we ended up injured. Some key players after the Albany game. We limped back. We had a quick turnaround, get some new guys, got them in play. We can't make any excuses. We got our butts kicked. Offensive side, defense was pretty good. Offense, we just got to focus and just tune that in a little bit better. And I think that's it. It's bitter. It's bitter to lose at home, right, for your first game. We don't ever like to lose in the jungle, but we'll turn it around.
The season is going to have its ups and downs. It's how you react to your downs. You don't stay down. Not everybody's going to have an undefeated. Oh, I never been scored on.
Nope.
They score every single thing. That's rarely going to happen. So you got to be able to react to the down times, and I think we got a resilient group that can fight back and learn from those mistakes and be better forward in the long run.
It's where you end up in the end, right?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
All right. So let's see Powell's touchdown. That was
a first down. You got face mask on that play, yeah. Yeah, again, we got to.
Oh, that was Powell's second run. I went backwards. All right, CJ's touchdown.
See that fight? He keeps fighting. Yep. Again, that's one of the best receivers in the game. We got to do a better job of getting the ball in his hands.
Yep, CJ's awesome. You look at him; he don't want to give up right there. That guy's a lot bigger than him, and he fights. And
he's a good kid. He's a quiet kid, right? But he's a good kid.
Yep,
I like
that ball breaks the plane. Yep. And then Powell's 2 points, and this will be the last video.
Yeah, again, that's a nice little play. Again, you got athletes on your team. You got to put them in a position to make plays, and that was one of those examples right there.
But yeah, so it was a defensive game, and you're gonna make adjustments,
yes,
and we're gonna we would normally talk about the next team we're playing, but we're talking about the same team. We're gonna get healthy and then bring it to them, right?
Definitely. We had again we had to deal with a couple injuries, but again everybody's dealing with some level of injuries. So there's no excuses. It was their night, and it's our job to make sure the next time we see them, it's our night.
Yep.
Hey, do we have any out there?
John.
Right out in the fence. You guys got any questions you want to ask the coach?
Where was Caleb yesterday?
He was not hurt. There was a decision that we made to give another player a shot last night. When you're coaching, you're trying to make adjustments to see, put the right pieces together, and we made a decision to give someone else a try yesterday.
So,
no, he's not hurt.
That's good news. So
hurt.
we got John Ardito, one of our season ticket holders as well, said defense played well, offense was a little out of sync. Delay of game penalties, were costly, which we definitely know.
Yes.
I know we'll improve on that. Preds for life. So that was great. I saw another one here. Michael Summers said the Predators are legendary. You guys and the league aren't going anywhere, one game at a time, and that's kind of how we just got to have to look at it, and move forward.
That's how we're doing it.
Yes, it is.
That's how we're taking it. One game at a time. I know we'll be playing games. We will have 6 games at home, 5 more. So I'm not worried about it. We're going to put on a great show and have a good time.
Now, Ashley out there just had a question for you, Coach. She wanted to know delay of games. How are we working on that? Well, you just got to work on that.
That's communication and timing. That's a simple fix. We just have to make sure that's a small thing that you have to take care of. That's not something that you should have to worry about. But again, that's an easy fix. it's all about communication and timing. When you break the huddle, you got to know, how much time's left before you get to the line of scrimmage and call the play.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to go to a commercial. Thanks, Coach, for coming on.
Thanks for having
we
me.
won't have a breakdown live next Monday. We'll be taking a break because we won't be talking about a game. So we'll be skipping next week's breakdown live, and then we'll come back after we play the Desert Hawks again and talk about the away game. We're going to go to a commercial, and then we're going to bring Alonso Garcia on, and we're going to talk a little bit about our
First time ever.
what happened with the Predators. All right? Well, send it to a commercial, John.
I think I may have just found the coolest place for PC gamers located on International Drive in Florida, called Orlando Esports. You and all your friends can come play endless games all day long for just $25 with the all-day pass. They even have a variety of snacks and beverages to keep you on your A game at all times while playing your favorite games. This place offers it all from hangout spots with console gaming and high-performance PC setups to even hosting tournaments in any competitive genre of games you can think of. This is all around the perfect place for you to hang out, play some games, and chill. You can even host birthdays or have a fun date night. You guys seriously have got to check this place out if you're ever in the Orlando International Drive area. And don't forget to tell them Dwayne sent you.
Yeah, baby.
Yes,
So when
the
you
Beast.
when you go to the arena and you're watching the Predators and you see you need to go out there and get the Beast. Ask for the Beast. They've got it there. They're selling it there at the arena. Get yourself some Beast. 6%.
So let me tell you a little bit about it. First of all, the Beast has 4 different flavors, which is alcohol 6.0.
3 of them are over there at that
Okay,
table.
they have 4 different flavors. Then you have the Nasty
Beast.
the
Nasty
Nasty
Beast.
Beast tea.
Yeah.
And it's a tea, and there's 2 flavors in that also.
Yep, they're gonna
And that's
send-
at the Amway. Check it out next time we have a game. And actually, you can buy it here at Ole's. and
Ole's, yep.
It's
They
in
have it
your
right here.
stores, your local stores and everything. So check out the Beast.
That's it. No,
All right.
They're,
Speaking of the Beast,
that's
what
it.
up?
I love the 6%. Yeah, the 6% is
6%, baby.
that is great. That
It's
is
high alcohol. Yep, 6%. So, Alonzo, how did it go, baby? How did our radio production and tell us a little bit?
Well,
tell us a little bit about that's never happened before.
That was a gorgeous experience, Shawn. We was in the arena, we was in the Kia Center, full team was Israel Heredia. That normally Israel Heredia is broadcasting the Orlando City soccer games from the Major League Soccer, from the
That's
MLS.
that other football, right?
That's right.
Okay.
That is the British football. All right? The other side of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You know better than
Oh,
that. Yeah.
not this kind of football.
Bring the ball back. It's a foul. Oh my God.
All right, go ahead.
Jan is getting that ball. Yeah. Oh my God. It was a. Okay, I need the ball. Come on.
He needs the ball. He needs the ball.
Yeah. All right. Super.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me tell you this. It was a great experience be with Angel Martinez coming from Tampa Bay, Israel Heredia. A day before, he was broadcasting, of course, the Major League Soccer game that was playing in the Orlando City, on our city of Orlando. And he said, hey, Alonso, you know what? What a show. Especially when the motorcycle, they was right there, the Harley Davidson, the noise.
Yeah.
The spirit, is even what we say on our broadcast through the Hispanic radio station. I will tell you about that later on. But what we say is, man, honestly, I don't care if you know a lot or you don't know about football, about American football or Arena Football League, you must be there. The experience was gorgeous. All the noise, the motorcycle, the high profile it's a show unbelievable. When you see how many motorcycles was right there, was more than 12,
yeah,
right?
12 or 13.
How many?
We had 24 bikes out there.
23. 24.
Mikey's right here. Mikey said 24, so.
24,
Yeah,
right?
24 motorcycles.
24. And you have that. Oh my God, it's no noise. It's a symphony. Honestly, it's a symphony right there. And they're driving around the arena. It's spectacular. It's gorgeous. You don't get that one on a basketball game. You don't get that one, of course, in a hockey game. Impossible.
That would be fun to watch.
Okay. Oh my God. But
Mikey, can you make that happen? There we go.
why not, right? It's just the Zamboni right there, so don't worry about that. But even in a soccer field, you don't get that one. You get that on the Arena Football League, just with the Predators. So the show was unbelievable. We really enjoyed. And I tell you this, Israel Heredia, the voice of the Orlando City, he say, Alonso, you know what? This has been one of the marvelous experience that I ever had covering sport for more than 35 years, high level. I'm talking about the Major League Soccer. I'm talking about World Cup soccer. I'm talking about a different conference, global conference. That was A+ show. So what I must say to my community, to the Hispanic community, to the American community is wow. It's a wow. It's a great show. It's a great show. And talking about the point that you just mentioned, John.
I'll take that.
For the first time, oh my God, I love that.
There we go. This is the kind of stuff our fans bring.
Wow.
Pred heads. It's Pred heads.
I want that one for the November 1st, for the Dia de Muertos. We need this one. Right? We need that one.
Am I hitting the right button here, Richard?
Yeah, you are.
There
We're
we
seeing
go.
us.
That is good. That is really
Do I
good.
look like John doing the fog machine? There's only one side going off at a time. There you go, baby. That's
That
what
is
it's
really
all
good.
about.
All right.
So
going back to the story, you know, it's the first time in Florida sports, that 4 different radio stations they're broadcasting one signal, and that is great. And who did it? The Orlando Predators. They have been the first one. Why? We was broadcasting the game through VID 96.1 in Orlando. That is a positive music radio station. It's like a Z88.3, but you know, in Spanish.
In Spanish.
So, of course, that Raul, the owner of the radio station, he say, it's Arena Football, bring on. The Orlando Predator, bring on. So we was right there. And the good thing about this is that Sunday morning before the game, we was on the church, okay, and the family center in Orlando, and we give tickets because member of the church, they say, hey, the worship service will be over around noon. We want to be at the arena because this show. VID 96.1. Thank you very much, Raul, for a great coverage also through online platform. But also was the 1340 AM covering all Central Florida plus Paul County in Spanish. Thank you, Oscar Pineda from La Mejor radio station in Spanish, broadcasting all Central Florida to Paul County. That is great. So it was not just the MDA from the Orlando area, was Paul County too, and Hillsborough too. All right. And then we have the 96.1 Claremont. We were broadcasting right there at the game, and 102.9 in Tampa with the game. So online. So has been something that differently changed the arena of the radio station in Spanish covering one sport event. So congratulations, guys.
That was awesome.
We did it for our Hispanic community.
Yep.
That's awesome. And we're going to be doing it for all our home games.
All games. Yep, all the home
Absolutely,
games.
for all the home games. And also, you know what is good? What I love about this is people, they have fun You can be watching the game online, listen to what the Hispanic speakers say about the game, and that is what our community loves, because we are just one community. It's different flavors, different colors, different language. We are one, and we are getting the community
Absolutely.
together with the Orlando Predators. That is what I love about this game.
Well, we go up there and we see that where the commentators are. We walk up there, we check on IT. Usually we're over there because we're dropping a drink off the IT, but that's how we end up there. But so we see the commentators, we're talking, and it was very cool to see our regular play-by-play guys, our in-house play-by-play, and then see you and Angel sitting there together. And as I walked up, I couldn't bother you because you were in the middle of it. But to hear the excitement and hear the two of you talking about the game, and even though I don't speak Spanish very well, I could hear it. I could hear the enthusiasm, and it was very cool. So Angel couldn't make it here tonight. Thank you too, Angel. But you guys did a fantastic job.
Yes, Angel, great job.
We just want to thank you both, and it's very exciting for the Orlando Predators to do something that hasn't
It was
been
special.
done. Yep, hasn't
it
been
was
done,
special.
and we thank you guys. for that.
And you have a show at 1 o'clock on Saturdays.
Saturday at noon.
Sunday.
Saturday at noon. Saturday at noon.
Sorry.
12 p.m. Eastern time. So that means at 10 a.m. in Mexico on certain time. And of course, people in Mexico, they start listening our show about the Orlando Predators.
Awesome.
Today we have a great meeting with the organization that is putting together all the cities in Argentina, and we was talking about how important is sport in the United States, in Orlando. You know that we are a global attraction, and one of that attraction are the Orlando Predators, the Arena Football League in Orlando Predators on a high level. So, and you know that you have an invitation for this coming Tuesday, the 14th, you will be guys invited as a special guest at the Consulado of Mexico right here in Orlando.
Wow.
Because we're opening a window right there for our community so they can practice a sport and also they can watch a sport in a high level. And what great opportunity is for us to be involved
Fantastic.
with the Arena Football League.
And
That
you're
is
inviting
awesome.
me? You sure you want to tarnish your reputation like that?
Absolutely. As I know that you love tequila, so you'll have to be there. You know.
When in Rome.
Yep.
And there's going to be a special guest there, a soccer player, a famous
Yep.
soccer player. What in his name?
Enrique Borja. Borja will be there. He's a superstar.
Mexico national player.
Yeah, that's right. He scored in Wembley in 1966 in England World Cup. In 1966, he scored right there. Has been one of the top guys in the community. He's living actually in Miami. He's one of the top guys for soccer history in Mexico, also in the United States. And he will be there with us, of course, because Orlando Predators is working with all the community in Orlando. That is what we need in Orlando. That is what we need in Florida. That is what
All
we need
work together.
in U.S.
That's it. We're all going to work together and have fun.
Absolutely.
Have fun. You know,
Absolutely.
I went in, the locker room afterwards and stuff. We're going to have fun. We're going to make it fun. And I want the fans to have a good time. I know our diehard fans, they have fun no matter what, long as we put our show on, but you're right. The motorcycles coming on the field.
Man,
Every
that
time
was,
people
wow.
see it, and the dancers, I love the way, the lights come on. They go off in the stadium. You got the headlights and the girls are dancing. It's a great show. And our halftime performers. We had three
Great music.
great music
Great music.
from the Latin community, all
Icon.
different. Yep,
Global
global
icon,
icon,
Latin Thank
put
you.
on a great show. They'll be doing all our events for halftime.
Amazing.
And so we'll always have a show at halftime and 30 minutes after the game.
And also, you know what? You don't realize because you're here all the time, but You know the feeling when you hear and when you sing the national anthem with the lights right there in the middle of the field? Oh my God, I feel, it's a,
Yeah.
wow, that was great. It's something that is normal for you guys. You are in the game. Oh, okay, the national anthem. Oh my goodness,
But hey, and we'll
Yeah,
Oh, my.
and
right?
Yeah.
and
Right.
Mikey handles the motorcycles and the national anthem
Yep.
and
Oh, my
the color guard.
Yep.
That is.
Yes. So
That was great. It's a unique show that you can be part of every time that the Orlando Predator is playing right here. Oh, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Where are my captions?
where's his captions
His
underneath?
caption
It
for
says
for your
his
name?
name and everything.
No, for what I'm saying, because that way they
we
can read.
convert it.
You mean
It's on? Okay,
you
thank
mean
you.
convert your English to English?
That's, convert my, I don't know, to English,
Yes, on Facebook
all
as
right,
you're talking, it's putting it out there.
Thanks. Oh my God, whatever I say is right there. Oh, okay, I don't know what word is coming out.
Yes,
Yeah.
it'll be there.
Okay, all right, perfect.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
But
thanks.
we appreciate it. We can't wait. Everybody tune in on Saturday to your show.
Saturday at noon, 96.1 Vid, 96.1 in Claremont, 1340 a.m. And we'll be everywhere and also on pasaportesports.com. Pasaportesport.com. We're broadcasting the show every Saturday at noon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, and then we'll be ready for our next home game, and we're going to reach out to the community, get as many people in the stands.
Next
so
one's first
the next home
responder,
game
yep.
is first responders and teacher night. So we love to get as many first responders and teachers there. Actually, we got a thing going out to the Volusia County teachers. That's going out. Had to make a couple little changes, but I do want everybody to pay attention to times
Yes.
and dates, because
Okay.
anything we can change to a Friday and Saturday, we're doing it.
Yeah, please
that's
pay
very good.
attention to our social
Yeah.
media. Please
Yeah,
pay
I don't want
attention
you to
to
go
our
to
posts.
game at 3
We're
o'clock
telling you-
on a Saturday or 5,
Yeah.
and the game's not till 7.
Yep, and we're
Because
gonna
you'll
tell
be
you.
very drunk by the time the game starts.
Yeah, which is not always
Yeah.
a bad thing, but but also one of those stations that we're also on, and thank you again. It was fantastic. You and Angel did a great job. It was exciting for us to do this for the first time and carry this through and have it just be a part of our culture, part of the Predators now.
Yes, sir.
And but it also was on Sports Radio 102.9. So that was another station that we were on as well.
102.9,
Yep,
yes.
102.9,
Just the game. Yeah.
So so very exciting. So it's all great stuff. We're very excited and thank you.
No, it's our privilege, Be part of this is gorgeous. It's gorgeous, and something that reflects all the culture that we have, not just in Florida, in the U.S., is American football. You play from when you are a little child, And what I love from the last 15 years that I've been living in Mexico is I can see people right there. You walk inside this huge store, and you see the NFL jerseys right there. People love the game. And now they have the opportunity to enjoy the Arena Football League. They asked me, hey, Alonso, but how they put the field is 100 yard inside of the arena. I say it's a 50 yard. So when we will send the picture about the game, they say, wow, that is gorgeous, that is great. Imagine that now with the weather. It's when it's chilly outside or when it's hot outside, you can play inside. So I believe that this is the beginning of a huge revolution also in the sports, not just in the United States, but also in Mexico. In Mexico, they love the NFL, and now they will start feeling love with the Arena Football League, with the Orlando Predator as an example of what we must to do in order to have a high-level show with a great sport in the field.
Well, I'm hoping that next year we can have a game in Mexico.
We're
We're
working on it.
I'm hoping that can happen.
Monterrey is working on it.
There we go.
There you go.
Well, you just said something about the field, and the 100 yards and something like that. So someone said to me today, crazy, they go, first time watching it, they go, the guys are huge. They're the same size as NFL players. They're just in a much smaller area. I go, yep. That's what happens, man. They're colliding quick and hard. So
Yeah, no. And
Iron Man's are totally different.
And they're big, and they're running fast. Oh,
Yeah.
man. You see a guy that is a 6'5", 250 pounds in front of you. And when you're seated right there at the board, it's no glass like in hockey, he's coming over you.
They're not stopping quick.
No, they don't stop.
So it's kind of like Mike back there.
I was gonna say,
who went for the ball
we missed-
over a little kid.
we had missed the best highlight play. We didn't have the best highlight play.
and crushed about 5 people, but he came up with the football.
That's it. He did. Listen, he landed on the ball better than he got up from landing the
Hey,
ball.
we
but
don't
he
want
did
to
it.
tell you what he.
First ever arena football, baby.
Oh, he wasn't letting it go.
And so IT's gonna see if he can find that footage because we definitely that was something to behold.
Yeah.
Yep.
He wasn't missing it.
Let me tell you this, Israel Heredia, that he has been covering World Cup soccer, in all around the planet, and he's covering every single game of the Orlando City and the Major League Soccer. When he saw the guy coming to the field, he said, Alonso, this guy, they're big. And when he saw the first play of the game, he was like, oh my God, Jim, jeez. Oh my. And, that is the great thing about this sport, And you know what? Nobody was crying like a foul. No.
No.
I love that.
No.
Smart anytime, any minute, anything.
Exactly.
Just
exactly.
very exciting.
Yeah, no, it was a great experience. So thanks, John.
But
No,
Thanks, Shawn.
thank you.
We
but
enjoyed.
if anybody's
We enjoyed.
listening and you're looking for tickets, give us a call. John will put it up on the board. What's the number, John? Go ahead, hit it. He's looking for it right there.
407-776-4718.
Yep,
Or
hit us
sales
up.
at OrlandoPretorsFootball.com.
Yep, we got looking for sponsors still. Prorated as we got one home game, so we got 5 more.
Right.
But we appreciate our current sponsors. What?
We got some.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. So
50-50.
David Rollins won the 50-50. So
Congratulations,
he's
David.
going to get a check out to him. That's awesome. And then we're going to donate the rest of the money to the charity. You know the charity. Come
That
on.
is,
Nuevo.
it's a great one, right? We have the name right there.
Do you? Yes. You remember?
That
yeah.
one, the Sendero, right? Yeah, that is great. Can you show again the telephone number
For tickets.
if they wanna buy ticket?
Right there.
All right. Do you wanna have your ticket for a lot of fun, not just football arena, a lot of fun? You must to call now, 407-776-4718. Again, 407-776-4718. Orlando Predator football ticket available now.
Yeah, that didn't sound like the way Shawn did it.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, we can do the 900 line. Call now to Orlando Predators for your ticket.
Yeah, no, we do the 800 number. We do the 800 number later.
Oh. No, this one was a 900 number.
900,
The
yeah.
hotline for ticket. Yeah. No, yes.
But all right, so thanks everybody for coming to Ollie's. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, thank you, Ollie's. Yeah,
thank you,
appreciate
Ollie's. for doing a
everything.
great job. And then we'll be back in 2 weeks, and that's a Pratt head. That's a Brett. Whoa, whoa!
Oh, look at that.
Hold on, he's gonna take a picture.
Look at that.
Oh, that's funny. All right.
Oh
Well,
my God, I love it.
thank you for watching, and let's go.
Go Prince. Let's go, baby.